I was just talking about how this is like the tiebreaker.
This is the third race.
This is first one went to Parlay, second one went to Delos.
How competitive is Brian? Is he competitive?
All right, 3,
Because we kind of want to win.
2,
I want to give this everything we can right now.
1. Nasty. Makes me wish that I actually wasn't out here sailing on the ocean.
I think he's more competitive than we think.
I think it's pretty big.
Holy my God!
We're in 25 meters of water. There's bombies all around us.
Every now and then you got to push the boat to its limits, which is now.
Bye, Hannah! We love you! Bye!
We miss you.
We miss you already! I'll never forget you! Hiva was such a nice last stop. You could just like be in the town there, and they had like a little market where you could buy some stuff. We did some great dancing things. We drove around the island. We met some really nice people.
Did you meet lots
the
of
people.
There was people there.
Yeah. Sierra loved that town too. Did you like the town?
Yeah.
It was great. It was a really nice last stop, I feel like.
Now it's just us.
Stuff.
It is another gorgeous day. Look at this view as I walk out of the companionway. This is what you see. Wow.
It's pretty nice, huh? It's
Yeah.
amazing mountain.
The mountain's not too
cliffs.
bad either.
Nah, man.
Our weather is shaping up to head to the Tuamotus. It's about a 3-day sail, 450 miles straight line, maybe a little bit longer. The other interesting thing is that Parlay is over there with Colin. Where are they at? Right there.
And 8 crew.
And his gaggle of 8 crew on board.
It's amazing.
It's awesome. And we've decided to have a go at it. We're going to leave at the same time. We're going to the same place. I think the boats are fairly well matched, and so this is the long-awaited.
We doing this race, Brian?
All right. Colin got the first one. It's a good match, dude, but you got me.
Good race, man.
We nabbed the second one. And since then, we've received a flurry of messages. Which leaves us with no choice. I was just talking about how this is like the tiebreaker.
This is the third race.
This is first one went to Parlay, second one went to Delos, tiebreaker in the Pacific.
It's gonna be a challenging one too.
Yeah, gonna be hard on it towards the end, I think.
Second half.
But we're gonna have some wind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right
so
on.
we're gonna go almost due south for a bit. I won't tell you our tactics.
Okay, yeah, don't tell me.
So our strategy for this race, we're going to sail almost directly due south. And that is to set us up to be beam on when the winds hit 20 knots. So we do not want to be sailing into a 20 knot wind, but if it's on the beam, we'll be going extremely fast. And put extra pressure on this, making it a race, because we kind of want to win. So it means we want to be going fast.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm not a very competitive person, so I think it's hilarious. Like there are 8 people on like a camera, we're 2 people and a toddler on a monohull. But
that boat is built for that. It's a 53-foot ML. It's a proper blue water boat, so this is nothing that they can't handle. For us, as a production catamaran, it's going to be a little bit more uncomfortable. We don't even have anything on the line. What's the prize? Just bragging rights. Go ahead, Delos.
Yeah, you guys ready to get underway?
Yep, we're just about to pick up the anchor.
Did you get my last message?
Yeah, we're thinking maybe loser host dinner.
Perfect. It's on.
All right, best of luck, you guys. Fair winds.
Yeah, man, it's the finish line.
And that finish line would be a 3-day, 460 nautical mile sail. Course south by southwest. And it would be a proper test for both boats and crew. So with routes planned and the stakes set, we motored out to assume our starting positions. And even though this was just for a laugh, when it comes to sailing, Colin and I take it a little more seriously than we'd both like to admit.
We're just trying to find the horn. Do you have a horn handy?
Yeah, we got one. Stand by. All right. 3, 2. 1.
God, what is that?
I don't know what it is, but it's something big.
We think we lost it.
We didn't get the fish at Colin Custer's. Oh man. It's all right. 3-day race. We got plenty of time.
I think we've screwed up. We came a little bit too close to the island and we've lost all our wind. We had this amazing lead on them. Now they're just going to come straight up. Probably overtake us, actually.
But we were a bit preoccupied. Once again.
Okay, we got a fish. It's a big one.
I'm gonna try and do it without slowing the boat down.
Okay. It's not massive, huh?
No, it's not massive. We're just going really fast.
What do you think it is, Sierra? Tuna. Tuna?
Wait, so what are the two scenarios? You motor for half an hour, then you add half an hour at the end, but we could motor at like 8 knots, or we bob around for half an hour.
Motor.
It's probably better to motor for half an hour.
Hope we don't. Was a huge barracuda. Careful of those teeth. It wasn't a tuna, huh?
No.
No, it was a barracuda.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have quite a lot of Cinque Terre here, and barracuda feed a lot on like reef fish, so it's not safe, and that one is huge, so.
Tuna.
Yeah, we want a big tuna.
Survey says let's motor. So
Trying both engines. So you've got both engines on.
all about winning, Sam.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, just letting you know that our engines went on at 4 o'clock.
Your engine, am I hearing this right?
Yes, ma'am, we are going to be getting analyzed.
Okay, that sounds good for us. He's putting up the kite.
Putting up the
Oh
kite?
yeah. Oh my god. That's
We don't have a kite.
We don't have a kite. He's put on his engine at 4 o'clock.
But things on our side weren't looking particularly good either.
There's not a lot of wind back here. We have like 9 knots, 8 knots.
Yeah. Over on Parlay, however,
Okay, our engines are off. We'll take a 5-minute penalty. I still think we did the right thing. We motored for 5 minutes and got out of that hole, back on track. So they're gonna go downwind. This is where we're gonna split, I guess. They'll be heading in that direction and we're gonna keep going beam on so that we're prepared for those high winds towards the end of the trip. As we thought, being a monohull and a bit more of a blue water boat, they might just plow straight into it.
and that was precisely our plan. We would play to Delos' strengths, knowing she can cover some serious ground in stronger winds.
Colin is currently 3 miles ahead of us.
Oh!
It's all right. When the breeze comes up, that's when I'm counting on us to whoosh.
Otherwise we have to cook dinner for 8 people.
Oh, God. No.
The next morning, we were woken by yet another screeching reel, but this one sounded a little different.
I think it's pretty big. It took a lot of line.
It took so much effort to reel it in, our arms were burning, and we needed to take turns. The fight went on and on, going well past the 30-minute mark. This thing was a beast.
I hope it's not a sailfish.
By the time we managed to get the fish in sight, it looked like it had just about died from exhaustion. So I desperately wanted to make sure I didn't lose it. Otherwise, the whole thing would go to waste.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
This is what we've been waiting for.
Oh my god, it's such a huge fish.
It's a big tuna. Big tuna.
So I looked in our little rusty book and it's a big eye tuna. About the same size as a yellowfin tuna. From a few pounds to more than 400 pounds.
Dang.
World record is 435 pounds.
Wow.
Food value, excellent. Game qualities, among the strongest and most rugged fighters.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like a bullet.
It literally fought itself to death, though.
Yeah.
It was like wiped out when we got it out of the water.
You wanna guess how many kilos it is? We can bet.
15?
I personally think it's gonna be more like 18 kilos.
Really? What does it say?
Yeah, like between 13 and 14.
Okay, wow. Whew, well, that took a little while. It took about an hour and a half. But look at this bowl of meat. Look at the color of that meat. It is gorgeous. Okay, so this is the GFS forecast. We're getting, 10 knots, 11 knots. And then as we progress, there's this band that kind of comes up and hits us right there. And that's what we're kind of waiting to see, because you can also see the direction goes more from easterly to a southeasterly direction, which means it's a shift of about 30 degrees maybe.
Yeah, at least.
Which means we don't want it to be hard on it, because that's also like more wind, right?
Yeah.
So if we're beating into that, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable. So we've been making easting a little bit further than the straight line course, so that when we hit that, we can actually turn down a little bit.
And you can see Colin, like, right there. Go, go, go!
Ni did I?
Oh my god.
Holy. Oh. Holy shit.
With each of us having caught a feed, the only question that remained was who would do the cooking.
There's so much fish.
I know.
So we're gonna vacuum bag some of it so we can freeze it because there's no way that we can eat this. Maybe we can have a tuna party for the Anchorage.
Yeah.
No?
No? What are you doing down here? Are you getting ready for sushi?
No, tuna.
Tuna?
Yeah, nah.
We're gonna have big tuna sushi.
Big tuna.
We just sucked the ballooner because the wind is starting to get a little funky. It's getting a little squally.
Yeah. We're hitting that front, I think. The wind direction changed too.
The wind has definitely started switching a little bit more from the south. It's a little bit more bumpy.
Seared sesame, big eye tuna fillets with wasabi and soy. All right, Kaz, tell me if it's as good as we think it is.
Oh my god!
Is it good?
Yeah!
Oh, it's so good. That's a wasabi bite. Whoa.
But as the night wore on, our contentment was short-lived.
What a challenging night. I don't think Brian stuck anything. It's been just like squall after squall.
Oh boy, it's been one of those nights that makes me wish that I actually wasn't out here sailing on the ocean.
It's been a really tough night. We're beating into it. I see Delos on the AIS are doing like 7s. Smashing straight into it.
Just like these squalls keep on popping up and the wind just comes at you real hard. Over 20 knots. It messes up your sailing angle. You're beating into it, you're getting bashed around, and then the squall goes by and it leaves no wind. And then you're sitting there bobbing around with the sails flapping. See how the sail's not real happy?
It's a classic downfall of a multi-hull versus monohull. We just can't smash into it as well as they can. Every hour they're doing 2 miles more than us.
Another one's hitting us now. It's so awful. Just the boat's just being thrashed around, bashing through the waves. When the boat handles it well, it's not bad for the boat. It's just not any fun.
Have to put my pride aside and my competitiveness aside and just go for a bit of comfort over just pushing the boat to the absolute max.
Yeah, much better. 18th sail change of the day. We'll see how that goes.
By morning, the conditions hadn't improved much at all. If anything, they got a whole lot worse.
Nasty.
That's 30 knots. What a shit show.
up next on Delos. It's a race to the finish.
So I put full main up, we got full sail, everything.
That's because we're actually not that far behind. It was a really, really close race.
Last 38 miles, let's go.
You can just start to see it right now.
We navigate a minefield of bommies.
We're in 25 meters of water. There's bommies all around us. You see the small one slightly to starboard?
And we tread very cautiously as we work our way into the atoll.
Nerve-wracking.
And answer the most important question.
So who won?
But I think we're just going to keep track of engine hours. I just took a picture of it so we'll know what's up at the end.
You need to say, did I hear that correctly?
Did I hear that correctly? You're motoring?
Oh, we just got our win back. We're on course. We're on target. We're making good. We're making good.
Ramo canci, ramo leke, ramo gole, ramo soso.